And my mic is not on. I'm glad I checked on that. So, hello, I'm Thomas Schimmelhorn. You guys are watching Drawing Illustrations and Art, um, and so forth. I'm going to spend the next 20 minutes going back over what I said, and so forth. Basically, we finished the line work and so forth. I need to fix this right here at some point. The really good thing is everything's preserved in the line work. I'm probably gonna like squish this or something. I'm gonna try to cheat my way to it because it's just the line work and I don't really care. And so forth. Basically, I wanted something that I could just preserve. I'm also going to fix this. Right, this is an easy fix and so forth. It just looks weird because there's no lines there. The main focus today, though, isn't going to be anything in the line work or fixing any perspective, right? Basically, this should be more narrow because of perspective and so forth. It kind of just doesn't look right to me and so forth. But basically, I want to simplify the shading after blending all this out. I think is where I'm going to go with that. Right? If that makes any sense, we want to like make sense of all these tones, and I actually really want to get rid of this because I have all that on the line work. And then at some point it's going to be blended out. The important thing is that it's all off of its original layer, and so it's all off of this layer now, right? And but then we have all this that's on this layer, and that doesn't really need to be there now, and so forth. So what I want to do is I want to understand any light and darkness, right? Light's supposed to be coming from this way and so forth, but we have tone coming from every which way, so on and so forth. And I still need to make sure this is all working out on our stream, and then share the stream and so on and so forth. Sometimes I just get really into it. It's like really easy for me to get like sucked in to YouTube as I am trying to share this. We just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Yeah, that's true, so we can mute this now. So I don't have to hear myself double. That's annoying. That's always annoying. Okay. So now let us share this. So we'll share it to Facebook. Can I share it here? Because I'm not logged in continuous. No, I can't. So we need to remember to log back into that. Apparently not logged into Pinterest. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll have to figure that out later. I'm not sure where to put this here. Live sponsor. Alright, never mind then. Alright, I guess that's it. Doop. Make sure that's working. Okay. Because it was not working the other day. Alright, we can get rid of the structure layer because I don't really need it now. If you are in chat, do not be afraid to say hi. It is oh so much the very appreciated. Okay, so are we lagging? Think we're good. Grab this. And I have to remember what I used for smudging. I think it was this. Only one way to find out. I'm actually quite curious. Maybe if I increase the... I wouldn't have changed anything. Unless I just forgot. Basic. Flow, strength. Maybe increase the strength a little bit. Just to see what we get. This is on soft. Where's this? Ground dynamics. It's on sharp. I'm gonna kind of do that and see what I get. I had to do that. I'm so sorry. think I'm just going to blend around this for right now. Later, I'll take that line work and I'll merge this with this as intended. Right now, it's I actually need to make sure that I duplicate this and then just want to make sure that it's hidden so that I have it saved. At some point, I'm going to turn music on for myself. But right now, I just want to talk. I'm not trying to go too crazy. I might increase the size because we're kind of just zoomed in. Right? And we just really want to stretch and soften a lot of this out. Because it's not really that important. The line work is going to provide us sort of like a reference that we can fall back on, because once this is blended out, I won't be able to do that. I can just sort of come back in when this is all blended out and make sense of it. But right now, I kind of just want to blend it out, almost like it's a traditional piece. I don't want to take anything away. I don't want to subtract from anything. Kind of just adding tone. Right, in traditional I would do something like this. I'd increase the size of the brush, you know, by just picking up a regular brush. I think this is the best way to handle it for right now, and just go over it. I would actually have like a textured brush, which would add more texture to it. Because right now we just want to add tone. We want to knock down all this bold stuff. We can just like do that. And we just need it. We need the brush thick enough. So that it can cover ground. You see that effect that it gets when everything's just smudged. But if we stay there too long, right, too much is going to get smudged. Knocking a lot of this down. Might come in and smudge this out. part of this is because I'm kind of impatient, though. I really don't want to take the time to spend right here, but the advantage in digital that we don't have in traditional is that I can preserve the line work and have a constant preservation of the line work. Right, everything that I want to keep has just been preserved right here. So if I've lost something, right, I just come back to this, and I can manipulate that however I want. Pretty cool if you ask me. Or was this the smudge? Is this what we are looking for? Need to turn this line work layer off. We can lower this. Something like that. I think I'm gonna actually turn this back on. I might merge. I have to merge down. We don't want to merge all. And the whole reason that we did this is so that I have something, and then I'll just duplicate this each time. And I could always add another one. Might actually duplicate this right now. Alright. Yeah. I don't mind that. I think I could just come in here and just add some tone to this. Ooh, or do I want to? Oh, but that's part of the line work, isn't it? Interesting. Oh, wait, do I want to do that right now? Hold on. Did it not undo the... Oh, that's still part of that. How far? We haven't done much to it. Okay, there we go. That's all I wanted to do to that. Because there are things that I actually want to do before that I forgot. Right, like fixing this right here, maybe, and my thinking was just that I just do this, at least first and foremost. You just take the black that's right here. Alright. Probably gonna blend a lot of this out. All this detail is kind of confusing right now. And it's unnecessary now that at least it's unnecessary in my opinion. Somebody may keep it. I don't see a point in keeping it when I have all that detail on another layer. Right, that makes so much more sense. What else? I like having this here, but I'm just not sure yet. I might change that. That's on the line work area. Anything more that we can just blend out? Maybe we can make sense of it here. Well, because that's just going to be one big huge sludge. Soften out this line. I know there needs to be more down here, but for right now I just want to get rid of the line. So that when I put the line work back in, that's just kind of gone. I don't even know if that, quite frankly, should be there. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, maybe we just... I think I just blend all this out. Yeah. Because we want this to come down into here so that when I start shading this, this has tone. So that when I am combining all this together, it makes sense. Because, you know, when it comes to construction, I am just the sloppiest. Right. This eye looks so bad, and I don't know if I'm gonna fix it, but I should fix it too. I know I should. I'm just so impatient. I think that's the best way to say it. Like, I'm just like, and my brain is like, there's so much other things that I need to fix. I will fix it, but I'm probably going to ignore it for right now, because it is probably the most important part. I think the eye is the most important part of anything, and so what's going through my brain is, what do I do with this? Right, this should probably be the most detailed part of the entire piece. The things around it should be as simple as I can make it. And whatnot. So I'm just gonna blend all this stuff out right now. Only because this is now on its own layer. Not because I don't think this is important. This is important. I would do this on digital too. I would have a brush that's or traditional too. I would have a brush that's specific just for blending all this out. Right. And the actual question is, do I leave all this detail in, or do I blend it all out? Because I have a layer that is specific now for this. I might just blend it all out. My hope was that it would actually leave some type of interest there, but maybe not. Maybe I just need to make sense out of all this, right? I have a plan. I have to stick with it. Otherwise, everything's just going to be way too daunting. So I'm just going to blend all this out. Everything that is in detail right now, because that detail is what is drawing me towards this, and my plan is just to use this line work as the next layer to blend over this anyways, if that makes any sense. Oh, it's not. Because I want to be lazy. I'm using digital, right? There is no reason why you shouldn't be using digital to be lazy. It's made with the intention of saving you time. Right? Blend this all out. Make this as soft as I want. And then I have to fix this too. So I'm just going to blend this out right now. We are not neglecting it. In traditional, you would do the same thing, right? You'd go over this stuff again and again until you like the result. So I'm probably going to. I'm not hopping off. I do have to go to the bathroom though. Alright. That's what I want. Basically just a ghost of an image, because I plan to come back in here. Right. With that line work. I'm not going to do that now, and I might actually come through here and blend out more of this stuff piece by piece, which will probably be done with music. I can also come right here. There's a lot that needs to be done to this. Dang it. You, library, you're in my way. Right. This all can stand to be just blended out a little bit more. We lose some of that texture. I'm probably going to invent my own texture. This is all confusing though. Right, so like this and this I think should be like one thing. So I have to figure that out. Right? Because oh, and I never did anything with this either. Right? This is obviously a error. Yeah, see, I had this right here, so I thought I was onto something, and I kind of was, but I think like I need to merge this with this. So I think on the line work area we get rid of this and make this this. I think that makes more sense. Right, we make this more rounded altogether. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back. Alright, I have returned. My friends. I'm probably about to turn on some music. So I think we can blend more of this out. because we do want to fix this, right? And I think I will start by blending this out. We can just take this, pull this over. I'm going to increase the size. Right, so that there's more of a curvature so that this all blends in. And at some point I will turn the music on. I don't think like it's connected to the stream like you guys can hear it, so I'm also reluctant to put it on. Probably mainly for myself. Not worried about this right now. We can fix this later. Right. Kind of just want to get rid of a lot of that boldness that's right there. We also, like, when it comes to this, we want to be careful. Right? I think the reason that I did this is because I was trying to think of, like, the nose. But also, I don't have the reference that I used right in front of me. This is looking so much better, though. Look at that. Right, there's in the reference, there's like this bulge that I use, and I think that's what I was thinking of. We don't have that here. Right? That's going to be so much easier to fix and repair. When I go to work on the line work again, I'll get rid of this. Right? And my line work is probably going to be the most important thing here. Oh, I got rid of that. But also, we have all this tone that I want to sort of just make sure that it's right. Right, I want to make sure there's some light, there's some dark. Right, and that was not just something I did not apply in the original. And if it sounds like I'm struggling to speak, that's because I am. So if I can just bring this down to like a shape, I think we'll be good there. As long as I have it in the line work, that looks weird. I think I can fix that though. Like in the line work it looks weird. So right now I think I'm just going to blend it out. Right, might bring the reference in for that, like at a distance it looks fine. lot of harsh. I think we can maybe sharpen that a little bit. So for this layer, I'm trying to think of the lights and the darks. Right, everything's really sharp right now. If I need to resort back to the information that I need, alright, I can do that on my other layer. At least in my mind. Maybe this doesn't work for professional stuff, but I don't really care. Get all this texture up. Mainly because I'm probably going to invent my own texture. Do I have the... No, fine. I don't know what to do with this though. So I'm just going to blend the rest of that out. I think I need to be careful with the amount of detail that I put right here. We can get rid of this. Trying to just see what we need. This is sharp. Lower this. I'm gonna just drag this. Drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it. Need to put some more black in here. think this needs to be darker. Right. Could use more black here. I think we kind of just achieved our goal here, and so we just need to bring some more darker colors in there to help round that off. What's that look like? Nothing, because it's line work. Moving on. Take a drink. Strength. What other blending tools do we have here? Smudge flat. Smudge coarse. Smudge wet brush. What does the smudge coarse do? That's cool. Not gonna lie. If I was doing hair, what happens if I so then it has to be large. So yeah, it seems like that has to be a large and in charge one. So I think I'm going to ignore the smudge. What about the smudge flat? Okay, that seems strong though. A little better. If I want to add texture, think that's the way to go. I'm more certainly just playing around with these. The strength can be lowered. Still a little strong. Maybe it's not the strength, but the flow that I need to. Yeah. That's kind of better. What happens if we increase the strength? Rid of all this. Make this nice and soft because it's not really important. Oops. That's one big chat bar. If I can't just fix that real quick. that over there. Hey, what happened to my... Alright, there it is. It's hiding. This doesn't matter that much, but I'm kind of going on some tangents here. Alright, I need to fix this. So, music? Probably some music. We need to make sure we're working on this layer, and then I'm going to throw some music on. All right. Alright, we got that, so now I need to bring all of this together as I take a drink. It is deserved. Get the nose first, because the nose knows. Thicker line? Too thick. I need it to touch the nose, I think. Or is that incorrect? think that we have something like this. Right. Something like that. I want to bring this over here. Maybe rotate this. I'm praying for like a better stroke. Damn it. I can fix that later. My hand's not the best. That is for sure. But I can live with that. I need to, though, zoom in right here. That looks ugly. This would end up so different and traditional. It really would. Doesn't look terrible. Yeah, I don't think that looks bad at all. I'm okay with the overlap. And my hand is actually hurting. I'm gonna rotate this again. I think I'll have a little bit better. It's on a different layer, so if I need to fix anything, I can fix it later. Not bad. I'm just gonna go with it. I know this doesn't line up. This nose looks weird. Like right here. Should I just get rid of this? That's the question. I think I see my issue. You know what? For right now, I think I'm going to get rid of it. Which means I need to get rid of all of it and start all over. This isn't really necessary, by the way. So I'm gonna. Right now, just continue with these lines. I want them to overlap. I want there to be a build-up. Maybe that's why the nose just looks so weird. There's not enough of a build-up to create texture. Oop. But also, maybe my idea was in the sketch that there was just a hint of the nose. So I might put it in there. I think this is the point where I bring reference back into the piece. I actually have the reference on my computer. It's fine, it'll be fine. Is this gonna make sense? That's the question. Yeah, wait a minute. I think that helps. Get these overlapping lines going. I'm gonna give my hand a break. This type of work is kind of frustrating because it hurts my hand. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Because I want to fix this tone. Right, specifically right here. But I think that works. It's hard to like not come in here and put this structure right here, but I think that will conflict with what I want to do. It's also really hard not to come in here and just add more to this. I miss doing this type of line work. Alright. I'm gonna come in here before I forget. Right. So light is coming this way, so this needs to be darker. That might just be pretty annoying. Lower the opacity a little bit. just want to build that up.
Oh, you lie like a
Being
dog.
nice only gets people in trouble.
You lie like a dog.
Being nice only
I have to remember that if I don't like this, I can just move this out.
Eyes are getting heavy.
So I should just not be scared.
I give you money. Well, thank you. Very nice.
This is not what I had last time, I don't think, but I think I can make it work. Is that too dark? Or is it not? Well, that's on my screen. Whoops. So, what do we think about some light right here? So I want to remember this, and I want to remember this. Alright, so let's add some more white. Right here where the white's going to come in. Might be adding a little too much white there. Let's just see what we got. Where's my blend tool? Right there it is. I didn't get sidetracked. You got sidetracked. Do all this. See, let's pull all this through here because we still got this dark line. Oh, this is starting to hurt my hand. Anything I don't like, I know I can fix later. Just have to keep reminding myself that. I don't think this is pure white though. I think that's the issue. I want some pure white in here. I think we're getting somewhere, but things aren't matching up with the line, and I might come back in and play with this. I eventually plan to, like I've been saying, blend these two together and blend that out. I just don't know when. Yeah, light comes through this way, it hits this. we need to do is lower the size. We're just dot this. Because we need more white right here. Lower that size. Blend this out. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm going to. I actually don't know if there'd be too much light right here. I'm gonna hit this. This. I'm in right here. We're still on the shaded layer. But I basically want to bring to life what is already on the line work. So I'm going to go to some black, right, and re-establish a line. Turn off the line work. Okay, hear me out. Let me undo this. Okay, so now I'm going to lower the brush size to 0.3. Come in here, get these little circles. In. Right here. Shut line work off. Okay, that's better. I'm actually gonna zoom in right here. Keep in mind, anytime you zoom in, it just sort of increases the size of the brush. It's so tempting just to. Okay, there we go. I just needed to make sense of that. Better. I'm gonna take this brush, this smudge brush that I'm constantly using, and put it right there. wish that I could play this music and the stream. Let's just keep going over this. Circular motions. Come from here. No. Increase that size. Yeah, that's not going to make sense right now. Until I start blending that out. Get some weight in there. I think my music went kaput. Spotify shut down on me. Well, that ain't right. See what we got on the line work area. Oh, did I just? Okay. I'm gonna leave that up for right now. There we go. Okay. We can work with it. I might though just come back in with some black. Get that 0.3 going. What? Oh. What's annoying? Okay. Keep going down that line. Should probably do something to simplify this. Where's that from? Oh, that's from this layer. I'm not gonna be able to fix that here. Alright. That's fine. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, we can live with that. I'm gonna blend this stuff out and then call it. Mostly because my hand needs a break. I didn't mean to add this color in, this peach color, but we're just gonna leave it there and see how that goes. The question is, do I want this like this? Right? Where there's this tip that seems like it's broken, and light would be hitting this. Right? Like it would just. Come up like that. Just like that. I kind of want to fix the shape of this. Right? Seems like we're following this. And we should probably follow this, but this is something I might try and fix. After I merge this. Could actually just fix it right now. It just looks so weird. But I think I'm just gonna go with it. If I increase the size of this, will this? Yeah. Oh yeah. So if I decrease the size of it, does that mean I'll have to just add more strength to it to be able to? I guess so. Which I'm not doing right now. I want to fix that too. Okay, so this is looking better. This is looking better. Right. Oh, if I... Okay. Here's me thinking I'm clever. Want there to be an excessive amount of white. Right here. I think that's starting to work. I think it's never gonna match up with this line work. I take the line work away, it looks fine. I think that's just because the line works bold and I need to merge it together. If I want anything to look the way I want it to. Decisions. At this point, I don't want to bring the line work into a merge state. Oh, but I should do that. Whoops. Now 0.3? There we go, sir. Increase that a little bit. Oh, too much. Why is that like that? I just realized that too. Well. Maybe I just blended that out so much that those merged together. That's better. I'll increase the size. Over this. Get this in here. Go here. 0. Point. Zero 0.3 seems a little small. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. Seems a little small. That's fine. I thought I was on the. Whoops.
You'd be good at this.
Come on. This is painful. But I like the result. Okay. This is gonna look cool and interesting once I merge this and blend this together. I think it's going to look really cool. And so I am very much so happy with this. And so the question that I really need to ask is, what do I need to do this to so that this is prepared and so forth? These were supposed to be scales, but they don't look anything like scales. They look more like feathers. And so I might look up some feather reference and so forth. Besides here, right? You might go for a scaly, more textural look right here. Not really sure yet. I think I'm out of icy. And whatnot. Still coming along. Still liking it. This is a lot better. There's things I should probably fix. Could try to do that right now. I like to have a little opacity with this though. I don't want to blacken it too much. Because then it'll be too dark and the line work won't come through and I won't be able to blend this out. Right. Definitely might be taking a break from this. Like maybe a couple weeks break. Work on something smaller. That's not a bad idea at all. This is a big project. And whatnot. Anyways, I'm going to be done. My arm is actually killing me. And so on and so forth. And I will see you guys in the next one. Just save this. And see you guys later.